Yo, what's good? This is JVB back with another Bears video, and that did not go the way we all hoped for. A sorry performance from the Chicago Bears. They lose 38-20 to the Green Bay Packers. Different quarterback, same old shit. Real talk, there were a lot of times in this game on both sides of the ball where it looked like these guys just met. This was the first time they've ever done anything together. The offense had some little moments, the defense had some little moments, but at the end of the day, this was a sorry performance and a very frustrating performance from the Chicago Bears. Jordan Love outperformed Justin Fields, and a lot of times it looked like Justin Fields was the guy with 3 starts in his career. Now, I know this is his 3rd season. He's still a young quarterback, but a lot of times there was a lot of trepidation going on with Justin Fields. He was indecisive with his decision making. Sometimes it looked like he was going in slow motion. You know, he had the 1 touchdown to Darnell Mooney, but a couple of turnovers in the game, including the pick 6. This wasn't a good game from Fields, the offense, the defense, and the coaching. Like Luke Getsy, man. We just had Matt Nagy in here for some years. We thought we was going to breathe in some new life with a new offensive coordinator, a new play caller. And it might look a little bit different, but it's the same old shit. Like I ragged on Justin, and deservedly so. He didn't have a good game. But the play caller, Luke Getsy, you have to set these guys up to win. There's too many of these little cute tosses, little sweeps, little screen passes, too many plays going side to side. I'm going to say the same thing I said about Matt Nagy. This is 2023. You have to find ways to throw the ball vertical. I'm not saying you got to throw the ball 50, 60 yards all the time, 20, 30 yards all the time, but throw a 7-yard out, throw a slant pass, throw this way. Give your receivers the opportunities to make plays. And I'm not talking about with the screen passes. Let your receivers win matchups. You brought in DJ Moore. Only 2 or 3 targets in the game, but you saw what he can do with them targets. Feed that man the ball. DJ Moore should get more targets. That wasn't even no pun intended. That's just how the fuck I feel. That's the problem with this Luke Getsy offense, is that it's too cute. I'm not saying be bare bones of an offense, be as basic as you can, but you got DJ Moore. He can basically win short, intermediate, or long. You got Darnell Mooney, who has speed. Throw the ball deep. Cole Kmet, he's a big guy. Throw some slants. Throw up the seam. But instead, you got all these little cute-ass plays that, at the end of the day, they don't do nothing. Like the Bears started off their first quarter, pretty fast. Khalil Herbert had a big reception, but then all of a sudden on 3rd and 2, you want to be cute. You thought Cole Kmet apparently was Travis Kelce, because you give him a direct snap and he don't go nowhere. Then you want to go for it on 4th down, and it's too little too late. You start the game off with a nice play to Khalil Herbert, and then you just stall out. And not only that, you're letting the guy who doesn't have that many starts under his belt in Jordan Love have a short field. And what they end up doing? Scoring a touchdown. Him to Romeo Doubs. That was the first of 2 touchdowns from Romeo Doubs. Aaron Jones also with 2 touchdowns in this game. But Jordan Love, he went out there and he didn't have the greatest stat line, but he did have 3 touchdowns. He definitely outperformed Justin Fields in this game. The defense, just like the offense, they had some nice little moments. Yannick Ngakoue played pretty well. He had a sack in the game too. But Tremaine Edmonds, he made some nice plays in the game, a couple of them. But you could tell that this man was rusty. I know I'm jumping all over the place right now, but speaking of rust, Nate Davis, very rusty, very bad. Braxton Jones didn't have a good game. The offensive line in general didn't have a good game. But I digress. Back to the defense. Like I said, Tremaine Edmonds, he made a nice play in the game, but you could see how tired this guy was. I know I shouldn't be as hard on the secondary because they weren't getting any help. They weren't getting any pressure from the front 7. Jordan Love sat back there comfortably most of the time, and he picked the Bears apart. The Packers did very well on 3rd down and even 4th down. In fact, 3 of their 4 offensive touchdowns was on 3rd down or 4th down. That's fucking horrible. I mentioned Yannick Ngakoue in that one sack. That was the only sack the Bears had to go along with 0 turnovers. The same old shit that we saw last season. I know Matt Eberflus has this hits philosophy. Well, they ain't been getting no damn turnovers. They ain't been getting no sacks. And it's an even bigger magnifying glass when the offense is doing what it's doing, or lack thereof. At the end of the day, it starts with the coaching. This is the home opener, bro. Not only the home opener, but you're playing the Green Bay Packers. Real talk, Green Bay played like this was an actual rival. I know there was that one time when Jair Alexander, he knocked Justin Fields out of bounds, or it looked that way, and there was a big scuffle and all that. But besides that, the Bears didn't really show any fight. The biggest shining moment in this game, one of the only positives in this game, was Rashawn Johnson. He had that penalty at the beginning of the game, the kickoff, and you could attribute that to, him being a rookie. This is his first real NFL game. But that was one of the only guys I saw throughout the game that really, really showed fight. You saw when he ran over the Packer defender. The crowd lit the fuck up. That was a big moment in this game, and it led to Justin Fields finding Darnell Mooney in the end zone. After that, you felt like, yeah, we getting some energy now. We got a chance now. Obviously, the Packers would just go down the field and fucking score another touchdown anyway. But in that moment, Rashawn Johnson instilled life into this team. I know it was garbage time and all that, but I'm glad this kid got his first touchdown, man. And I won't be surprised if he took some reps away from Dante Foreman and Khalil Herbert. Obviously he's a solid runner. He's a tough runner. He can block and he can catch the ball. But besides Rashawn Johnson and Yannick Ngakoue, there wasn't a lot of positive moments in the game. The coaching staff, they need to get these guys up and ready for the next game. I know this is the first game of the season. I know there was a lot of good players in this league that had bad games this week. But with that performance they had at Soldier Field, there's no excuse for that, bro. And now they go on the road for 2 straight weeks to Tampa Bay and then to Kansas City. Let's see if they show up to Tampa Bay. They need to. They need to start the games off stronger, both offensively and defensively. And they need to try to keep that momentum going throughout the game. As far as injuries, I'm recording this video immediately after it was over, so I'm not sure what the update is on Kyler Gordon. He had a hand injury. Hopefully the x-rays are negative and he's not going to have a long-term injury. But hey, that's about it, man. The Bears didn't show up. Jordan Love, Aaron Jones, Romeo Doubs, and, the Packers defense, they did. Bears lose 38-20 to the Packers, and we on to the next week at Tampa Bay. Let's see if this team can get up and get their head out their ass. But I'm out. If y'all still here watching the video, I appreciate that. If you would like to, like the video, share the video, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, y'all take it easy. God bless. Peace.